Welcome to the show, Tonia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today here on the Spotlight. We're honored to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited about all of the things you do. You wear lots of hats here in our community, in your church, with the foundation and all. But I would like to first start off with your passion for coming back working here in our school system. But what made you want to come back here to?
Well, to be absolutely honest, I was never coming back to Manning. No, I'm not going back home. It's too small. I went to the University of South Carolina in Columbia, got used to the Columbia life, and my sister and I stayed together in an apartment up there, had a great time, and so I'm not going back to Manning. I'm saying I really liked Columbia. And I met my husband, and we started dating, and once he graduated from South Carolina State University, he decided he wanted to be in law enforcement, and he was going to the academy. At the time, Chief Josie was the chief of police in Manning. He said, well, you know, Manning's hiring. I was like, oh, okay, go to Manning if you want to, but I'm staying here in Columbia. So he worked here for 3 years, and then once he asked me to marry him and we decided to get married, I said, hey, you live in Manning, I live in Columbia. How's that going to work? He said, because you're coming back to Manning.
Oh, okay.
He said, I have a career, you have a job. You
right,
have a job.
right.
So I was obedient.
Okay.
And he brought me back home. And this is the best decision, one of the best decisions we've made. I really enjoy being here. It's a great place to raise kids. My family's here. I love it here in Manning.
Okay, let's talk about the foundation.
Sure. I like to be busy and do lots of things, and my passion has always been nonprofit work. I've worked with lots of nonprofit organizations in my professional career before I came to the district. And so I've always loved nonprofit work and what they stand for and how they help communities and families. So I wanted to continue his legacy of helping people. So my family and I, we talked about it, and we birthed the Investigator Holmes and Smith Jr. Foundation Incorporated.
So how far after he passed did you start this foundation?
We started in 2018. Actually, we're still in our infancy, but we've done a lot. That's one of my problems, is that I do everything quick and I want to get out there and start working. So we were incorporated and recognized as a 501c3 in March of 2017.
Okay.
2018, I'm sorry. And we've been working full blast ever since then. We've done lots of things here in the community.
Like what? What are some things that you've done?
Well, for his birthday, his 46th birthday, 49th birthday, I get everything mixed up. We had a walkathon. Okay. And we had about maybe 150 people participate. And we literally walked the track for 49 minutes.
It was a little warm.
It was a little warm. Next time we'll do it next year, but we'll be at 9, they'll be at 7.
Yes.
And with that walkathon, we raised enough money to provide scholarships to students this year. We gave one scholarship out this year to Michael Miller. He's a Manning High School graduate.
Michael.
Yes, he's at Claflin right now, and so we're able to give him a $1,000 scholarship.
That's good. That's a blessing. Tell me a little bit about your lifelong membership at Green Hill. I know you have many hats that you wear there. Tell me about some of them.
Yes, I've been a lifelong member of Green Hill Missionary Baptist Church in Alpharetta, South Carolina, where we have our pastor is Reverend Delbert Singleton and First Lady Deirdre Singleton. They're awesome. They're both out of Columbia, but Delbert was born and raised in Green Hill as well. So we have a homegrown pastor. Yes, and they've done a lot of great things for us. Very progressive. But I've worked with the Young Women's Ministry. I'm very active with the youth. I like to help them where I can. I'm a senior missionary.
Okay,
yes,
already?
Yes. I made a promise to my grandmother when I got married and moved back here, and the senior missionaries are really senior. They're like, most of them are probably 60 and up. I'm probably the youngest one in the group.
Okay.
And I also work with the Education Committee. I'm the chair of the Education Committee, and we our primary duties are the Fifth Sunday services. And the Education Committee also does the youth revival.
All right, Tonia, I know you wear lots of hats, but let me touch on the one, the COPS. You're a part of that organization. Tell them what COPS mean.
COPS stands for Concerns of Police Survivors. My husband was killed on a Wednesday, and I believe that Friday, 3 people came to my house. We had so many people, so many folks loved my husband, and they said, hi, we're with Carolina Cops. We just came by to see you. I'm like, oh, wow, where are you from? They were from the Lancaster, Rock Hill, upstate area. I kept asking them, well, what brought you to Manning? It's like, yeah, we came to see you. I said, I know you stopped by, but why were you really here? What brought you to Manning? Because surely you didn't come to Manning to see me.
Yeah, you are that important.
We came to Manning to see you. And they were also survivors. There were 3 parents. Their sons had been killed in line of duty. And they just came to say that we are here and we'll be in touch with you after, some of the craziness kind of wears down. And that's what they did. They came back and got in touch with me. They made sure that we knew all the benefits or whatever was available to my children and to us through this line of duty death, and how the federal government and the state provide supports for families in various ways. And one of the biggest things they do is they are always there. They have been, if it had not been, of course, for my Heavenly Father being, with me, but here, they weren't those angels on earth that came and really stood by me. Carolina Cops is a South Carolina portion of the National Concerns of Police Survivors, the national organization. It's been around since 1984. And the sad thing is folks don't know about it until they're on this side of it. And my mission is to get people to know about it before, because we need your support now in case something happens in your community, because we go to those communities, we go in and help those families. So I'm very passionate about it. And working with law enforcement and making sure they know no one wants to see us coming, because that means something bad has happened.
Right.
But we want everybody to be prepared. And be able to help families when the time comes.
It's very important to have people that say they're going to be there and really are there. I'm grateful that you have people in your circle and in your life that's there for you. It's very, very important.
Yeah, and what I've learned, especially on this side of loss, people say everything with the best intentions, but life goes on.
Right.
And we recognize that, because what it has taught me was to temper what I say.
Yeah.
If I don't mean it, don't say it. So rather than saying I'll be there for you, I say you call me when you need me.
I need to show
But family and friends and the community and law enforcement here in Clarendon County have been absolutely wonderful. I mean, they really, really have. They have. That first year is really, really tough, but they made it really good for me. For a while, my husband, the last thing he did for me was bring me a can of Pepsi. He was actually late for a meeting he was going to because he forgot to bring me that Pepsi. He turned around, came back, and brought me a can of Pepsi. So I would have people for the first year would come by the office.
Bring me Pepsi.
I had so many Pepsis. So people, they would bring me Pepsis. And so, people still remember, they still acknowledge him. The sheriff has been great. The chief has been great. The city and the county. Anything I've asked as far as, what I want to do for my husband or how can we remember him, they've always been on board. It's been great. And not all spouses and not all families have that same support from their agencies. So I'm very proud of Clarendon County and how they supported us.
All right, shout out to Clarendon County. We appreciate you, and Tonia definitely appreciates you.
Yes, I did.
Well, you are appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you.
You are appreciated.
Thank
you have helped to create so many grants and opportunities for youth, for elderly, and so many people in our community, and you are appreciated.
Well, thank you.
You're worthy of the spotlight.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. There you have it, Miss Tonia Smith, joining us right here on the Spotlight. Another great episode, shining the light on a great person doing great work in our community. Stay tuned to the next episode. Thanks again for flooding my inbox with so many amazing pictures of your little ones for our New Kids on the Block segment. So, first up is Little Master Elijah Blackwell. He's the son of Gabriel Blackwell and Erica Williams. Elijah's favorite fast food restaurant is the Burger King. After eating a large meal, Elijah always enjoys a nap on the sofa. Elijah loves to work out, just like his daddy. Their favorite sport is basketball and boxing. However, his favorite hobby is camping. Little Miss Celine Marie Goody is 2 years old and the bigger sister of 2-month-old Zayla Ari Goody from Anchorage, Alaska. She is the daughter of Kiera and Markel Goody. Celine loves hiking in the Glacier Mountains with mommy and daddy, going for sled rides in the icy snow, and driving in her electric Porsche car all around the park. Zayla enjoys swimming in her cradling swinging, taking naps, and bonding with her big sissy. Little Master Tyson, the eldest son of Mr. and Mrs. Tyshawn Conyers, who resides in beautiful Georgia, is an energetic 4-year-old who has just started pre-K and loves reading, dinosaurs, and Paw Patrol. Tyson loves piggyback rides from daddy and cuddling with mommy, and he says he wants to be a firefighter and doctor when he grows up. When he's not watching Paw Patrol, he loves entertaining his little brother Taj Conyers, who was born this year, July 31st, weighing in at 7 pounds and 9 ounces. Taj loves cuddles, smiles, and long rides. Well, that's it for our new kids on the block. Don't forget, keep flooding my inbox so that your kid will be next on the New Kids on the Block. My next
I'm going to tell you a little bit before I go into the first spoken word, how it came about. Okay, now the first spoken word I'm going to do, it actually came to me because I love to hear the spoken word, but I was writing a letter to God one day, just sitting down, and it came to me, and it was, I love your word, I need your word, I love your word, I need your word, I love your word, I need your word, I need your word. I really enjoyed being in your presence today. It was like a tall glass of water on a hot summer's day, like a child running in, thirst from play. I need that thirst for you, Lord, every day, because when it's time to declare your words, I know what to say. But so many are thirsty and seeking something to drink. But it's sad because they're gulping down the wrong kinds of drinks. Not talking about lemonade, sodas, and teas, but it's those words of others that are so filled with sugars, chemicals, and calories. It's time for me to offer you a drink. And it'll fill your thirst like nothing you can imagine or think. It's a tall glass of God's pure word. That's right, it's a drink that I really don't deserve, but he made it available to me through his son named Christ. That right, his life was the price. Now I know y'all know about the Sana and Aquafina, right? Well, today I come to offer you the real water called life. Thank you for your word. I love your word. I need your word. I love your word. I need your word. I love your word. I need your word. I need your word. Now the second one is actually a real life experience. And the title of this one is Peace. Keep your mind stayed on him and he'll give you perfect peace. Keep your mind stayed on him and he'll give you perfect peace. Woke up one morning and it was a challenge of peace in the air. It was like I had been fighting a battle and there wasn't nobody there. Oh, I know what's up. You see, the devil, he don't fight fair, because he'll try to take you out while you're sleeping when he thinks that you're unaware. See, what he's really counting on is the saints not being ready at all times, because if we are that victory he's looking for, he can't even find. Ha, 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 ha. I laugh in the devil's face Now, did you think that you was about to win this fight and you up in my space? You see, God has given me authority, dominion, and power. And though he thinks that he is a lion that is about to devour, no, devil. My foot is on your neck. And the God in me, you will respect. Now, if you're having problems with peace in the place where you dwell, speak the word of God and send that devil back to hell. Keep your mind stayed on, and he'll give you perfect peace. Keep your mind stayed on him, and he'll give you perfect peace.